Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but it sounds a little different for when I'm making these videos because I've done some rearranging in my room, or in my apartment on trying to get this to be a better quality for recordings, easier for watching TV with sports, also easier playing video games. I got a new router, a really nice new router. I'm still in the process of getting it hooked up. I guess I need to have Xfinity come in and get that all situated on Monday. But let's talk about college football. Last night, SMU and Clemson played. Um, that's old. There we go. As you can see, Clemson won by 3 points. Um, the game was much further away. Clemson switched their defense really, and it was kind of odd. It was really from the start of the half. I really didn't understand it, but I understand it more now that I've had some time to really think about it. Clemson just didn't want mistakes. They played to not make mistakes, and yeah, they could have ran away with this. They could have ran away with this game quite easily. It was so out of proportion, out of control. Um, but it also shows like that they know that they are not the strongest team out there. Um, so what does that mean? It means that Clemson, you know, they are a better team than SMU by far. But it also shows that their coaching, Dabo Swinney, he's a fantastic coach. Can't throw any shade at him because he's been proven to be a top tier coach. He really has. No matter what his views and thoughts are on college football playoffs and NIL and all of that, he's a great football coach. Can't take that away from him. And he showed last night his knowledge. Now, with that being said, what makes this interesting is this means that SMU is now still in the mix. And I thought, and this was going down towards the end of the game, and I was realizing that, yeah, this almost seems like it seems as if SMU is, or Clemson is letting SMU get close to being this potentially this playoff picture too. And I think that 100% happened last night. I think they also wanted to make sure that SMU has a chance. They wanted it to be close. They knew it had to be 3 points or less. Anything more than that, SMU would not even be in the conversation. The fact that they did get to within 3 points at the end was that. And then the crazy thing is, you know, SMU scores. There's 16 seconds left. And what happens? Clemson just marches right down with hardly any time and gets a field goal. For me, I don't like it. If that's actually what happened. We'll never know. But if that's what happened, I don't like that because that means that SMU is really not as good of a team or as competitive as many would think coming out of last night's game. Um, but we'll see. So, with that being said, the comparison is now out. This is the only thing that matters. Um, Alabama versus SMU. Strength of record 9th, 15th, game control 6th, 12th, FBI 4th, 13th, SOS 16th, 60. What this means in number of ranks, SMU has had 2, but they're not even ranked now teams. Alabama has 3 and they're still ranked in the top 25. What this means is, Alabama statistically and everything like that should be in. The only thing that SMU has for them is they were close. They were close to winning. And not only that, they were also very much very much hindering on the fact that, well, we made our college football championship. Well, and this is where it goes down to the question: what the decision ends up being is going to set the precedent. Does it really matter going into a conference championship, meaning that this limits how many a conference can get teams into the playoffs? Or are they going to actually go through the stats, look at the past games, and see who is. It's funny because I hear a lot of people saying who is the most deserving. And looking at the stats, it's Alabama. Alabama's deserving. SMU, and this has happened in the past, and this is when Alabama wins out, is SMU is looking for a participation trophy. That's really what it is. They have no shot in making it far. Alabama has a much better chance. They've beaten one of the top teams, number 2 now, top team, Georgia. So that's where that goes into play. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. But yeah, and asking, like Nick Saban was asked this, I'll let you guys freeze on this and read it. But strength of schedule and what teams you beat really matters. If Alabama was playing at their best versus SMU, it wouldn't be a question. I mean, the fact that Alabama beat the number 2 team in the country, that can't be taken lightly. So, in my opinion, I think Alabama's the better team. But I can see, with all the fans have been in the past arguing and crying about Alabama being brought in, I can see the committee saying, oh, well, we'll try doing something different, which they did with, I believe it was Cincinnati that got blown out. I forgot what team it was that got blown out. Maybe it was TCU. I was one of those teams that they added them in and got blown out. And, yeah, it was just not pretty. And, yeah, I mean, everybody wants SMU in. That isn't playing, that isn't Alabama. Why? Because they're an easy punching bag. And that's what's so sad, is that the people that are talking, they just want what's easier for their team as far as to win. Which I get, and I understand that. Anyways, hope you all have a great day. Bye.